This channel is sponsored by Loot Crate, the monthly subscription box that's always filled with surprises for gamers and geeks alike. If you're interested, go to lootcrate.com/hawk525 and after choosing your crate, type in promo code HAWK525 for a 10% discount. The link and promo code will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, and hope you enjoy the show.
Did we what was it? What was that one Street Fighter artist that drew Bowsette? Hawk?
Amba?
Who was it? Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
Actually, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but my god.
Wow.
Her cosplay. Oh yeah. We thought about putting this in Fuck of Your Day. Thought I'd get a good reaction. Let's see. Oh, this one. This one too. That would have been pretty fun. Yeah, this shit's like, my god.
Oh, it was Genzo Man.
Oh, okay, Genzo.
He drew Bowsette as well.
They've worked together, funny enough, so. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Udon.
Udon, yeah. Udon, whatever.
But dude, when fucking professional artists are like, yo, dope.
It's pretty good. I'm just not. I don't think I ever catch on to like when things are hyped. I don't know. I guess I just don't follow the hype train stuff on things, so I don't really care as much as other people do.
Yeah, there's nothing I really care about. I was just like, yo, dude, this is cool art. I like this. I mean, and then
it's a very interesting concept for sure.
It was like, well, there's always been gender bends, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, like doesn't Naruto have like canon gender bends?
Oh yeah,
or whatever.
It's part of his jutsu.
Sexy jutsu.
Yeah, sexy jutsu.
So it's like people like it's rule 63, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, people have drawn fucking female versions of Monster Hunter monsters, dude.
Yeah.
So
it's been around. It's been around, definitely.
But the fact that crown, like we're getting in this discussion again, but the fact that crown existed to kind of justify it,
yeah,
like, and it caught on like wildfire is pretty cool. And I'm like, all right, I'm down with this. Like, I was down with Shy Gal, even though that just came from fucking flash porn. So,
I think who was it? Botanic Sage or whatever those mashup artists. One of them pushed that Shy Girl thing a little bit.
It was actually a Shy Gal roots back to Flash. Hentai animator -8.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So
I'm just saying, one of those mashup artists pushed it.
Yeah. Botanic Sage did one where he used one of the gifs of the.
Yeah.
But that's a
whole nother discussion.
Yeah. That's like whenever you see those fucking posts on Facebook. And it's like, retweet this if you want to see the old Teen Titans come back. And it's just like a still frame of a zone animation.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dog, do y'all even know what y'all are retweeting?
Yeah.
Fucking Starfire is about the fucking Ditto Raven's piddle. I've seen that animation. I've been to Newgrounds.
Well, that's how we open up the episode for, what is it, 67 now? For
67, yeah.
67.
Order 66 has already been completed.
Order has been issued, yeah.
That's literally how I remember.
all the Jedi are dead, pretty much. And Palpatine is, Palpatine. Anyway, welcome to the 67th episode of the Hypecast. we actually have one more person this time around, unlike the last episode.
We have someone in the guest seat.
Yes, and the rotating, the revolver seat, I guess you.
Revolver seat? Oh, Josh.
Yeah.
You feel lucky?
Well, probably not as lucky as the next person who has to sit in the seat, because I'm farting this motherfucking shit out. Enjoy whoever's next.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't had anything much coming.
Another dry week.
Yeah, it's a bit of a desert right now, just like California.
Couple leaks though. Couple leaks to keep it juicy.
Yeah, a couple more weeks. Yeah, I mean, we have like games that are coming up in October. When is Red Dead coming up again? Is it November or is it October?
I think that's also October.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
But like, not really any news because PSX isn't gonna happen.
Right.
I don't think Paris Games Week happens for a bit. I don't know. There's not really much going on in the gaming news industry
right now.
Yeah. The Telltale thing's still ongoing.
Yeah.
Not very much. I even checked other news outlets on like YouTube and stuff, and it's like, yep, they're just trying to fill in the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
They're just talking about the biggest games upcoming in 2018 and stuff, and again, what is this? Chris Evans being not Captain America anymore, I guess. So
yeah, because they have already finished filming the Avengers 4 or whatever it's gonna be called. So,
but like, when the gaming outlets and stuff are just reporting on that, you're like, yep, there's nothing, nothing really going on.
Yeah, I mean, I got my copy for Super Mario Party, but I haven't actually got my hands on it just yet. And that game just came out like literally, I think like yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that, as we before this. So, games are certainly rolling out. That's for sure. Same with
or about to roll out.
I mean, we got Fist of North Star, which maybe I'll talk about that later. But
oh yeah, you can talk about that. I completely forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting. This is the start of the Broketober/Brokevember kind of season. It's the holiday season, I guess you can say. But we got some shit to talk about. So let's just go through the list. So what do you got for us?
Well, I guess to start things off, did we talk briefly about Dragalia?
Oh, you did, but you did.
Not last year, last week.
Yeah, last year, yeah. But yeah, we talked about, I think, at least briefly for like from your point of view, at least.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I haven't really spent money on it yet. Just kind of been playing it, but didn't stop other people from spending money. For the first 5 days, they made 3 million. I don't know if that's US and Japan because it's not released internationally yet.
Right.
So I don't know if it's
Jesus Christ.
I mean it's an original IP. It's not based off anything like Mario, which I don't think Mario counts because you had to pay to play the game.
Yeah, you had to buy the game.
It was like buy the game. Fire Emblem Heroes, it has Fire Emblem behind it, so you got people like me spending $80 for Lyn. And Animal Crossing, that was a weird game, so I don't know. But Dragalia, new IP, $3 million. It's pretty much different gameplay, but it's super
Grand Blue-esque.
It's just Grand Blue light.
Yeah. It's already reaching to what is it? Pretty close to Animal Crossing, and according to that article, I guess it's Animal Crossing.
Oh, this was just the first 5 days. So
first 5 days.
This is an old article.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's like, yeah.
Okay. Well, old for the 3 other games, but Dragalia. Okay, so made 3 million in 5 days, and Animal Crossing, just for reference, made 4.6 million in 5 days. Mario made 8.3 million, and then Fire Emblem Heroes made 13 million, which is a whole lot for launch week, I guess. But
yeah, and that's I think that's pretty cool. It's
but like you said, it is an original IP, so we have to take that in mind.
It's original IP. Has side games behind it. We discussed how side games is fucking huge.
Mhm.
So
They're big on the mobile games, especially in Japan.
they're big and I feel like they're trying to get out of games in general. So they're getting there.
So, as you brought up Dragalia Lost, I actually picked up the game not too long ago myself.
Yep.
As
Got
a
Josh's favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite's that, Josh.
Oh, I know. I started playing it too.
Oh, sick. We should
Actually,
do the raid together. About it?
Dude. Yeah, I picked it up because I was like, I need to take a constipated shit and I need something to do. So
It is a great constipated shit game.
Yeah. So I've been grinding the raid while taking a fucking constipated shit. So.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool game, I guess.
I'm digging it.
Yeah. People are kind of toxic in this game, though. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh wait, well, what have you been running into?
Like, it's kind of like the Hearthstone toxicity, where because obviously you can't talk to people. But I remember going into the raid. Yeah, because like you go into the hard shit, and if you don't meet the requirements, they'll spam nope, and they're like,
really?
They get really toxic, dude.
I have yet to run into that. I've been both the top and bottom of of the might level, which is basically like how powerful you are, Hawk, like levels and stats all together.
Right.
Formulated by might. And I've never run into that. The most I guess like thing I've run into is when we wipe at like we get him down to like 2% and then he explodes. We're talking about the boss. You have a time limit to beat him, and if you don't, he explodes and kills everybody. People just go, ugh. No, just standard. I'm pretty underdeveloped. But
expert is where you see the toxicity.
Oh yeah, but those are probably the $3 million people though. So
yeah, because like I'm seeing people like when I go in there, like I have my water team is 7,000. Just recently got to 7,000. Yeah, I've been taking a lot of constipated shits.
Like, shit, I gotta play Dragalia. Better drink a bunch of coffee, down some Taco Bell, and hit the vape.
The highest level I've seen in there is 10,000. I've seen people with 10,000. Yeah.
When I see people with 6,000, I'm like, damn, these people are good because I'm at like 5K, right? Like maybe 5.4, depending on who I'm using. But so it's like, I won't lie, Josh. When I first started playing it, I was like, I don't know if I like this game because I was getting like Diablo vibes, and you know how I feel about Diablo.
Yeah. It's not like Diablo at all.
No, but like it was basically when you're doing the story mode, it was just like running through, killing everything, just picking up the loot and like that kind of stuff. The raids, not really like Diablo, but like those were the vibes I was getting. But the co-op, I think the co-op stuff in this event helped solidify me kind of liking it. I like the welfare unit. The
Katana girl.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I already got her friendship max. I got Pele from the first box. So I'm on the second box trying to get the second one to unbind.
Nice.
It's I guess my impressions are it's grown on me. I still don't feel inclined to spend money on it though because I don't have any desire for people specifically. I guess.
I feel you. So as someone who just picked up the game, like literally just yesterday, and played it for a little bit. Well, when I mean for a little bit, I mean like I set up pretty like late night and went to bed around 6:30 in the morning because I was playing Dragalia Lost, trying to get the co-op shit and whatever to unlock, and
it has that overflowing stamina when you're leveling up a bunch, so you're like, guess I get to play a lot.
Yeah, I get to play a lot more, but I'm digging, like I said, I'm digging it. I think it's neat for what it is. And I got some pretty interesting polls so far. Got John and Leviathan.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John's a dragon.
Yeah, I was confused because when I got John, I was looking for her in my adventures. I was like, what the fuck?
Or she's the only dragon that looks human, conveniently.
No, meme. So far.
And you know what? You know, funny enough, I also got a unicorn. That's a dragon.
Yeah, I've gotten her too.
A unicorn's a dragon.
Yep.
Nice.
There's I got Leviathan twice,
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick.
so I invited his ass. And the only 5-star character I've gotten is Mikoto,
Oh, dude, that's the one I wanted.
the samurai boy, long silver hair,
I
whatever.
wanted that.
Yeah, I got him recently. I think it's a he, right? Or is it just a really flat-chested girl?
Gotta look in the profile, I guess. But
I don't know, dude. You can't really tell.
Dragalia Lost.
It's anime, dude. Everybody.
It's
looks
a
at
dude.
Okay.
Enlightened through his mental strength.
I do like the aesthetic of it, like the 3D stuff, and it kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, if anyone remembers that from the GameCube days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually reporting that to Switch.
Oh yeah, they're porting that to the Switch. That's right. So I do like that. It's very colorful. I do like the graphics and all that stuff, and the frame rate is like super smooth. It's super optimized. I'm like, holy shit.
I'm surprised how it doesn't when I thought co-op, real-time phone game. I was like, yo, those raids are gonna be laggy. They're not that bad.
Yeah. I ran into like some rough connections, but that was like
a
one-time thing.
Well,
yeah.
I've run into people who have had laggy connections where I've been disconnected from the party and shit.
Oh.
And then there's if you're host and people lose connection to you, they pretty much the party turns into AI, and that's not fun. Especially at the raid.
Dude, I was doing a standard raid and someone disconnected right at the beginning when I was showing Hawk what the game looked like. And I was like, yeah, we're probably going to lose. But luckily, dude, some of the other people, they clutched it out.
Oh, yeah,
They actually killed the tail within the first minute. They actually got on the feet. And they actually killed the pimples.
Dude, I hate people who don't fucking go to those pimples, dude. Like, my inner, like, MMO fucking, like, elitist comes out.
The whole ground is purple.
I know.
So it's like, wow, there's a big-ass... Like, I haven't looked up anything about it. It's all, like, learning on the fly. But, like, when I was playing, I was like, yo, there's a big-ass telegraph on the ground. I should probably either get out or find out what's putting it there. You know, I don't know.
Right.
What some people do is like they'll kill a good majority of them, and then they'll just leave like one if like everybody is away out of the telegraph, and they'll just leave it there and let it blow up. But there are some cases because the AI is not like programmed to do mechanics.
Oh, I hate that. I can't micromanage everybody.
So like if you have party members, especially on expert, if you have party members standing in that purple shit and it blows up, it's over. It's really shitty. So I just really hate because people like for some reason just want to tunnel the boss's body.
They just want to tap their phone.
Yeah, and like granted, I know it's a mobile game, but I mean, if you want to get this shit done, I mean, you gotta treat it like a raid boss in an MMO.
Come back to standard with me if you're not gonna take it seriously. I don't mind.
Because like these are the same people. Like when you wipe, they're just like erg, and it's like, well, do the fucking mechanics.
Carry me.
We'll get it.
Why?
It's
How
not
would you
hard.
carry me? But I like the game.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. It was a decent surprise. I was like when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, that looks like a. All right, you know, that looks whatever.
Yeah.
And then I tried it out. A big push was like I was able to convince Danielle to try it out, and she didn't immediately dismiss it. So that was something. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I have yet to see if there's gonna be any like, because right now I feel like all the characters I'm using seem pretty viable. That's yet to be seen if I guess if like power creep comes into play. But I don't think Cygames does a bunch of power creep. I mean, y'all played Grand Blue more than me. Did y'all feel like it power creeps?
Yeah, have you seen the Japanese players?
Oh, I thought they just put a bunch of time into it, but I meant like it's not unviable to use to progress and just use your team that you want.
From my understanding, you can, because I looked it up. There is a tier list. I don't.
Of
From
course,
what I was
there
reading, yeah, there's a tier list. From what I was reading, it's not. It's not. It's not that credible because like you can literally 5-star anybody.
Yeah, I think that's
pretty
cool.
much. At that point, you can pretty much use whoever the fuck you want, as long as they fit into like a criteria of like what you want in a party. Because
the element you need to use.
Well, not only that, there's more to it than that because like certain weapon types have certain party buffs. I don't know if you guys noticed the party.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Like
so I guess at that point it's like, okay, I want this character because I want this buff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want this from this character. So it's like essentially you could just do whatever you want from my understanding. There's not a whole lot of characters in comparison to Grand Blue, and Grand Blue's tier list shit and like who's good and who isn't good is all based around team compositions. So I think it's different in that.
Well, this game also just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like there's a lot less people too, or characters to really look at. I mean, I imagine the characters who are natural, who are 5 stars from the get go, probably are better. But I don't know. I really don't. I don't think anyone really knows.
I feel like they'd be harder to unbind though.
Are you talking about like the mana circles?
No, the level. Like, don't you have to unbind them? Like,
No.
The promote them or whatever. Like I said, I
if they because certain characters start out as 5 stars, so they don't do the promotion shit.
Oh,
promotion is essentially raising its like a 4-star to 5-star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what promoting is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brand new game.
I'm still trying to figure stuff out. Like the with the what is it? The like using the fucking drawing a blank. Like what flurry damage is compared to like what the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the worm prints, I'm like, I don't know what worm prints are good on people. Like when some are like, this one is for skill damage, this one's for flurry damage, this one's for just like skill focus, and it's like it's gonna take me time to learn it. So
yeah,
but
I think that's the cool thing about this game too is I think there's a certain level of like complexity to it, like an actual game.
Yeah.
So it's just like Grand Blue, and I think that's really cool to see in games like these. Makes it have like some sort of worth outside of trying to get your waifus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. For now, it is a new game, so we can only say so much about it. So, but other than that, I mean, I'm not definitely hating it or anything. I think it's a pretty fun game for what it is. So, I think I'll be able to keep playing it for a good amount of time, comparing to, I don't know, let's say Puzzles and Dragons or some shit. I don't know. Play that for only like a little bit, just because of the Persona shit that came out, and
I think I'm the only one that still has it installed, and that's just in case like some other thing comes out that I'm interested in.
I don't know.
Even log on and
even so, like I don't feel it, so I uninstalled the game myself. So I got my fill. I'm like, all right, this is neat, but it's something I'm not gonna really continue on like some other mobile games.
I'm surprised you picked it up, Josh, because like me and Mitchie, we're mobile game fucking bozos.
I like side games. I like what they do, so I just checked it out.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a side games game that I can play while I'm on the toilet. So.
Is it on AndUp?
No. Actually, I don't know.
Or I'll check while you keep.
I'm not sure. I think what Granblue is like, I probably will go back to it at some point, but at the moment, I really don't really.
Oh god, your screen is black.
Oh, sorry.
Most mobile games, I play for a short time. It's just a fill time because I don't know. I'm not really super into them, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how big this gets, how wide it expands, and let's see if there's gonna be like any neat crossover events or some sort of like.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean it is side games. They'll do some sort of crossover, but it's just a matter of what. Because I don't know, Granblue has a fair share of crossover games, and there are some coming up as we speak. So I'm definitely probably gonna try to do them. Granblue at least, but that that definitely means we'll see something for Dragalia Lost. So
we'll keep everyone updated.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. So what's next on the list? Harry
Endergamma. Potter, the Harry Potter leaked like open world game. Is that what it was?
That's new to me.
I heard about it a couple days ago.
Yeah, so apparently there was a leak about a Harry Potter AAA RPG. It like didn't look too. A lot of people are deeming it fake, but the real kicker that kind of solidified. We're looking at a Eurogamer article. Was the DMCA takedown by Warner Brothers? It's really strange to put the time and money into taking down stuff that is fake. So we'll have to see. I haven't looked at it myself. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but people originally thought it was developed by Rocksteady. There's not many people are thinking about that. They're thinking it might be Avalanche, the Disney Infinity people. But we should be hearing about this possibly soon, and that's sick. I think it was Kenny that actually put it on my radar because he was talking about
he's a big
Harry Potter game.
He's a big Harry Potter fan, so that's understandable.
Yeah, he just dresses up as Harry Potter all the time.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah,
but
very, very big. Let's just say
not really much on it, just that it exists. So
yeah,
I mean, Harry Potter fans out there will like it. It's surprising to me that Harry Potter is still so
big
and popular. You know,
it's still alive, and the fact that J.K. Rowling is still writing books is what's kind of keeping it alive too.
And the spin-off movies, the Magical Beasts,
Fantastic Beasts, I think.
Fantastic Beasts, yeah. See how much of a hardcore Harry Potter fan I am.
I haven't even watched any of the Harry Potter movies, and
I watched Fantastic Beasts. It was cool. It was magical.
Isn't that like take place in the same universe or some shit as Harry Potter?
Yeah, it's the same Harry Potter universe. It's just not following Harry Potter.
Right. Isn't it like? Is it a prequel? Because like it has Dumbledore as a younger person. So I'm like,
yes, it's before all that stuff.
Okay.
I only saw the first one.
Okay.
Which took place in America. This is America.
Oh.
So
interesting. Okay.
Which I think was a big thing because all the other Harry Potter universe takes place in like England. And so I guess the way they handle the secret wizard world is significantly different in America compared to like there's a lot of secrecy. They don't need people knowing about magic.
Right.
People walking through walls.
They walk to the magical world through McDonald's bathroom.
God.
Diet alley.
God.
Through the back.
Diarrhea gone alley. Fucking America.
Diarrhea ain't gone yet alley.
Oh God.
Okay. Fucking Harry Potter just constipated face.
Yeah, bust out that.
When he gets sucked through the toilet because it's one of what are the teleporting things in the Harry Potter universe? They're mentioning Goblet of Fire. Whatever, you touch it and it'll teleport you somewhere. You just sit on the toilet, it just sucks you in and teleports you.
Yep. Gotta bust out that Pepto-Bismol, man. gonna be
like that McDonald's at Evo that we went to. We're like, are we allowed to be here? I was like, I don't care. I got a shit. I don't think you were there.
No. You texted me. I got a shit.
You're like, hey, we're at the car. I'm like, shitting.
Shit. Yeah, that's all you said. Shitting.
Yeah, that's all I said.
Yeah, because you had to go that bad.
Dude, I went to a random McDonald's. I hate using public restrooms.
Understandable.
But I did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
The hot cocoa calls.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
It don't matter what you gotta do. You just gotta do it, man. Don't ever underestimate the power of holding in your shit.
This is a little off topic, but
yeah,
me and Dad were watching this in real life streamer the other night, and he recently moved to Korea.
Oh, okay.
And he he went to, he was like out walking around trying to find where everything is in his like area, like the gym and all that stuff, and he's just like, guys, I don't know Korean. I gotta shit really bad. I gotta go. So we need to go back to the cafe, and I need to go. And he goes to this coffee shop, and he's like, all right. He puts his camera down and all of his stuff on the table, which is kind of stupid. I don't know. Maybe Koreans are more trustworthy than Americans. When it comes
Hell no, dude. I don't trust people.
but no one stole his shit. But what was funny about it was he went and he comes back out, right? And he's like walking funny. And you just see him just take a shitload of napkins and go right back into the bathroom. And he comes out and he's like, well, when I went into that bathroom, I'm not the only one who had that idea because there were so many napkins in that trash can.
They had no wipes.
Oh no, no TP, man. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Not even the what do you call those? The seat the seat covers or whatever. That you get like
dude, using those as TP. Oh, that sounds rough because they aren't as soft as Charmin.
They're not. It's not fun to use them, but you got to do it, man. When there's nothing else. Otherwise, you gotta be walking out funny at the bathroom and yank some napkins.
A bunch of napkins.
Yeah. But meanwhile, you got some shit smeared all over your bunghole. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next topic.
All right, Harry Potter game and shit.
Yeah. It somehow lead to a shit talk. So.
The next leak that came out was apparently I don't know exactly how this happened, but a Nintendo Switch fucking Kotaku Nintendo Switch model upgrade model got leaked, I guess.
So what happened? So
Japanese just you know more about it, Hawk?
So basically some Japanese Wall Street journalist or whatever made the article about I was told that that the new model of the Nintendo Switches are like, they're gonna be popping up for next year or some shit. It's just so right now it's just they're just considered as rumors. Since there's just no
okay.
It's just a rumor. There's no.
I saw it reported a lot of places, and then Simmons even talked about it, and Simmons doesn't usually talk about anything unless he feels it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And new models of consoles isn't anything new for Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
How many DSs have come out?
Like billions, pretty much. We had like
Nintendo Switch Lite.
Yeah, if it's gonna be anything, I hope it's gonna be a smaller version, even though it's already pretty small.
I want it bigger, dude.
Well, people are gonna be pissed.
I want it to be more. I want the Switch XL.
Yeah. I mean,
America version.
I hope if they're gonna do that, they hope they have some sort of like official like trade-in program or whatever.
Dude, like when I first heard about it, like, and I do understand it's a rumor, but if it's true, I'll be fucking so pissed off.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's like normally, for me, it's like, okay, well, when they come out with a console, like they literally came out with this console like last year.
Mm-hmm.
and I got it this year. So normally, game companies don't release their new models until like what, 2 or 3
years.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years usually.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're talking about like if this rumor's true and there's gonna be some new shit next year. That's fucking
like 1 year.
Yeah, it's fucking that's ridiculous. I think, but I don't know. But if it's like a Switch Lite, okay, I ain't mad.
I don't think it's gonna be a more powerful version. It'll probably just be a different version. Maybe they'll put the gyros in both Joy-Cons.
It might be just like a updated version, if anything, if that makes sense. Like it'll fix all the problems that it had apparently, or some shit. It could have affected the early Switch models, or I don't know. Like you said, like both gyros or whatever, and the maybe the headphone will be in a different place or some shit. Or I don't know.
Maybe it'll have 4D vibration. So I can feel the sweat on those
the 4K vibration.
Yeah, dog. 4K vibrators.
The future.
It is the way of the future, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely can see people being pissed off if it is a more powerful model or a bigger version, and I just hope to God that they do. If they are gonna really do this, a trade-in program, that it's very fair or whatever, and like I don't know. But even so, like I can't see it though. I can't see it being a better version, because they know like it's been only in a year, and they should definitely know that they'll piss people off, that people that have bought it day one, being committed to a console like this. Now all of a sudden it's like, okay, what the fuck? Now why do this? Why release a better version a year from now, or a year from of the Switch coming out? It's dumb, but they've done it before. I think maybe not a year after, but they've done it with like the 3DS. With there's a new 3DS, there's a 2DS XL.
No, 2DS was a more affordable version.
Yeah. I know. I'm just
a downgrade.
I'm just saying, like, there's just a bunch of models, but like,
yeah.
But
I like.
There's definitely been a better version of whatever. So like, especially
they do. But I imagine though, like even so, if it's a quote unquote better model, I think that like because of how recent it is, the changes will be super minuscule.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe it's like, hey, you don't have to buy an SD card. It has more built-in memory or something. Or, better screen, better touch controls, I guess. I don't know. It's like, I don't feel that the more recent one's going to be that big of a difference. If anything, it will just be like a variation. Like you said, maybe a smaller screen. But I don't think it's like what was it? The DSi?
Oh, right.
It's just a small DS.
Yeah. A slimmer, it's like a slimmer DS, or whatever. Because the original DS, I think that shit was a brick comparing to.
Dude, I bought the first DS. I somehow still managed to put it in my pocket.
Oh yeah, I did that too when I was younger, and
it had like it was like what, like a pentagon shape. Like it had the way it curved up. There's no, it was like, it's like very rigid, and later on it became they ran it off the corners, and there's none of that hexagon or whatever bullshit. It's like very, very smooth by the end of it. But I definitely remember. I know what you're talking about with the design of at least the top part of the DS. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. We'll see if it's true or not, whether it's a more powerful version or it's just a different version of a Switch. Maybe a more affordable one. I don't know.
See, I don't think it's also going to be that difference, because like I feel like that'd be something they'd bundle with Smash.
Right. Yeah.
To help push them. Right?
Well, yeah. That's another thing too. Like, why would they push the whole like Smash bundle too? And that one has the original model DS, or not DS, excuse me, the Switch. And then, like, oh, lo and behold, we have this brand new, more powerful Switch and whatever. You know what I mean? That's like, That makes it even more ridiculous. Now that you put it that way too, with the bundle. So why push it? But yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see what happens. Do we have anything more after that on the main list? I guess
on the main list. Like I said, it's a very dry week. This was something I learned of yesterday, and apparently there are some allegations that people felt like, because Ring of Elysium, aka more commonly known in our group as China Grounds, came out on Steam, and there were allegations that they had like Chinese keyloggers and shit and malware, and me being cautious, because this, like, what was it? Street Fighter 5 put that fucking rootkit in their update, and that was on Steam, so that got through. I uninstalled it immediately and then did my research, because I would rather uninstall it, do my research, find out it was fake, and not have my computer at risk than keep it on and then do my research and realize, oh shit, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
But luckily, I did more research, and apparently a lot of people scanning the application and the launcher have been finding nothing. It seems to be the result of a review bomb attempt.
Okay.
So, if any of you guys were worried about Ring of Elysium, the great battle royale where you can snowboard down downhill jam, worry not. You can still snowboard without telling China your social security number.
Worry not. Blackout comes out in a few days, so you won't play this piece of shit anymore.
Yeah, Activision doesn't even need to install malware to steal your information.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that pretty much that. Well, we can head into miscellaneous topics.
Yes.
Firstly, I don't know if we were talking about this, I think, before the podcast.
Yeah.
But oh shit, the Venom came out.
Yeah.
I think it blew up the box office, but
I think it's performing well in the box office, but when it comes to like criticism and stuff like that, that's where it gets a little messy, because it's very mixed. I feel that way too, but first.
Oh, go ahead, give your impressions, and I know Josh, you had heard some stuff too, because you're more ear to the table,
ear to the ground, kind of. Yeah.
Ear to the ground, yeah, that's a good.
Ear to the brown.
I'm just fucking. That's your movie review site.
Yeah, ear to the brown. But I do see why it's mixed. It's a mixed kind of bag, because on one hand, like, it's a bit of a mess with the storytelling and stuff like that. It starts off kind of, I don't know, weird, and all pretty much like most of the scenes with just people without Venom, kind of just weird. They try to do this whole like, they try to like bring out the psychedelic or psychotic kind of aspect of Venom, I guess, or that universe or whatever that they're trying to build. It's very like, they're trying to make it like a thriller, maybe some horror in there, but like more thriller, psychotic, a psychotic sort of movie.
Isn't that what Venom is, though? Like Eddie Brock's schizophrenic relationship with a alien goo monster.
It depends on who's telling the story. Like, it could be sometimes, Venom could just be like portrayed as like a very comic book kind of villain sort of deal. But sometimes in another series, they bring out the more that psychotic aspect of of Venom, and you get to see some other symbiotes in some ways. Oh well, definitely like the one with the other one from the trailer. His name is Riot, stuff like that. Which was Riot
from League of Legends.
Does that Riot have a lot of weapons, like cutting weapons?
Yeah, dude.
Does he? Or he, she, whatever? But
Yeah. Have you not seen all the characters Riot made?
anyway,
That's a lot of weapons.
Yeah,
a lot of porn.
Well, anyway, yeah. Funny enough, well, this symbiote is all about the weapons and stuff. So that's because that's why they call him Riot. So,
Guess what time it is?
Get out.
Oh, I'm just Will's right.
It's breakfast time, people.
Anyway. God damn it. It's alright, it's all good. Get out!
Get out! It's not even the rotate. That's not the rotating seat. That's the slingshot seat.
The slingshot. Like I said, it's sort of all over the place. But once Venom makes his appearance, it kind of redeems itself, sort of. And also have to say that some of the fight scenes are kind of messy. Like you don't
not well choreographed.
It's just you really can't see what's going on, sort of deal. Like some of the Transformer fights from the Michael Bay movies, you know.
Oh, a bunch of metal moving around.
Yeah, a bunch of shit moving around. Just too much shit on the screen, kind of deal. And that was like one of the disappointing parts for me. So, if I had to give it a rating, I would give it like a 6 out of 10. But it's not complete garbage. I mean, it is sort of garbage, but it's not complete garbage.
It's not complete garbage.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
It's I guess like how you describe it's kind of like a quarter pounder sort of deal. It's a burger. You can eat it.
It's like Ruby.
Yeah. I guess, except more dark and psychotic and.
Oh, just wait till you get to the other volumes.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the Halloween quarter pounders in Japan.
I don't know.
It's like the new Halloween movie.
I don't know about that, but I thought Tom Hardy was all right for the most part. I mean, he has
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. He
we were playing BlazBlue and like half talking about it, and I had called Tom Hardy Tom Brady.
Yeah, man. Venom throws those he makes his throws, man. He's a
football playing Venom.
Yeah, he would make a great quarterback. The same much. But no, yeah, Tom Hardy. Is the only thing that's kind of getting in the way is his accent. He's British. I think he's trying to do his American accent, and yeah, you can kind of tell he's like it's hard for him, and some of his like delivery is weird, but I feel like some of the writing is like kind of subpar too.
Yeah, there's only so much an actor can do with bad writing. So.
Yeah, I think a huge part of it was the writing too. I felt the writing was kind of, so I think that's another reason why it's lower on the scale, unfortunately. But it's not a completely bad movie that critics make it out to be. And if anyone wants to, try, check out Venom, like some of us here, like Zawarudo, meanwhile.
I think he's checking it out right now.
Yeah, as we speak, he's probably watching it right now.
Well, pants down.
I don't know if you want your pants down for that movie, but
I don't.
Yeah,
but this is Zawarudo we're talking about. We'll ask him about it next week.
Well, I don't know. Even then, it's like I don't know. Even with the PG-13 movie, it's kind of gross.
A riot in his pants.
Ugh. It's I don't know. Overall, it's all right. It's not bad. It's the quarter pounder. You can eat it. It's a burger, but
just eat it.
Yeah.
Forehead.
It's an superhero movie or anti-hero movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's like, so what do you think of it? It's a movie.
It's a movie. You can watch it in theaters.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Riot pants.
You know what? I said the more I think about it, like some of the scenes, it's actually pretty fucking gross. Like there's like, especially when Eddie first gets Venom, it's really fucking gross. You're probably
Is it like hentai?
no, I don't mean it that in that sense. It's like I can't really explain it without spoiling it.
They saw that Deadpool pegging scene. Like we gotta do it.
The ooze goes up his butthole.
No. It's not the actual going. It's not the actual going in process, but the process of him trying to
Coming out of his butthole.
no, him trying to deal with it. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. It's I don't know. I can't really explain it without spoiling it. Well, is it? I don't know if it is a huge spoiler, but it is a minor spoiler, no less.
Okay, it's all right. We can leave it.
Yeah, leave it at that. Yeah, I kind of do wish it was a rated R movie, because otherwise, I think it would have really enhanced the experience, sort of. But
We'll just have to wait and see.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think the only like favorite actor, I guess, in that movie was Tom Hardy or Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Yeah. But I really did not like anyone else in that movie. Honestly, I didn't like the villain. He was just kind of, so didn't like him. Riot was okay, but Riot didn't give him really.
Riot, the 3 Days Grace song.
Yeah. Yeah. Riot didn't get too much time. It was all about Venom, out of all the symbiotes. And for those who are wondering about Carnage, well,
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean,
The misprint Venom toy.
yeah. Just go watch the movie. I'll say that much. If you want to see Carnage. Will you actually see him? Just go watch it.
I don't know. Is he played by John Cena?
No. Actually,
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, I don't want to spoil it. It's not a wrestler. It's not a wrestler. I'll say that much. It's
It's Tom Brady.
no. not okay. It's not a sportsman. All right. So Jet Li. Damn. That actually be kind of cool, but no. It's one of the actors from Han Solo. I'll say that. The Solo movie.
The fucking old guy.
Old guy?
Hayden
Darth Maul.
Christensen.
Darth Maul.
Daenerys Targaryen as Carnage.
It's Hayden Christensen.
Chewbacca as Carnage.
I don't know if Carnage can stand his voice, because I don't know what the frequency. Oh wow. Well, we don't know the
sneeze
because we don't know the frequency on Chewbacca's voice. Because we all know that they don't like that sound at a certain frequency. But yeah, anyways, that's pretty much Venom. It's not bad. It's not hot garbage, but it's sort of garbage. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I hated it. Because it's weird. Because I came out of that theater, I'm like, do I hate it? Do I like it? Weird. I don't know. It's one of those movies that will leave you confused. But anyway, that's Venom. But you can watch it though. Y'all can watch it. It's tolerable. So that's pretty much Venom. Anything else on the miscellaneous?
Josh mentioned when I was looking for suggestions that there's been upsets in the WoW community. Josh, our go-to for WoW.
I mean, there's always an upset in the WoW community.
Yeah, there's always for you to actually bring it up means okay. There might be a.
It's it's more of the community manager. It's primarily a community manager versus the people on the forums. Now the community manager's name is Josh Allen, but he goes by Lore on the forums.
Josh Allen.
Yeah. This guy, basically, like, there's this big thing that people fucking hate about BFA is the Azerite armor, which is essentially the artifact system in Legion. So people just don't like the idea of how everything's so tied into that system, and whenever you change specs or something, you gotta pay money, like gold, to like respec your talents on the Azurite gear, and it just keeps going up and up and up.
Sounds like reforging combined with fucking artifact power.
Pretty much, yeah, it is. And the price keeps going up and up, and people are complaining that like we shouldn't be punished for a system that you're enforcing. And
yeah, that seems silly. Like if it was a base price, that'd be annoying, but you know, you could like deal with it. But the price goes up each time you do it.
The fuck?
And it'll go up to the point where like I told Todd, like I got to a point where like I almost went broke because it went up to like 40K. And it goes up by a lot. Like it's not even just like, okay, well I'm spending 10K here, or 10 gold here. It goes up by like hundreds and then the thousands, and it's just like, this is absurd.
That's not how you create a gold sink in an MMO. You make a fucking big trader's woolly mammoth or something.
Yeah,
a trader's dinosaur, and they're like, if you think people have, like, I don't know if that's why they're doing that, but if you think people have too much gold, make them have a fucking trader Tyrannosaurus Rex or something.
I mean, they did that. They have I think he's like 5 million. It's a 5 million gold mount, the Brano.
Yeah, see,
the long
why are you charging people just to deal with the nerfs you gave their spec or something? You know?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. People have been very vocal about it. People have been very vocal about like war fronts and Ion expeditions and the lack of content that's enjoyable to do in the expansion, and the fact that everything is so RNG based, and I mean everything. Like people have been talking about how this game literally feels like I'm playing slot machines.
Oh god.
Because
come play gotcha.
Hey, might as well. Because literally, when you play, like most classes or specs and shit nowadays, are heavily RNG based on procs. It's not so predictable anymore. Where it's like, okay, well, if I get this certain amount of stat, then I can predict that this will proc more often. It's not so much like that anymore. It's more like, all right, maybe I'll pop off here. Maybe, I don't know. And people are upset about that. And Josh Allen's response, who is the community manager, because a lot of people have been very pissed off at the fact that Blizzard also is not communicating with the fan base. And when they actually do, all Josh Allen pretty much goes and says is like, compares Azurite gear to farming fire resistance gear for fucking molten core and vanilla.
You mean the shit that they stopped doing because they realized it was bad?
Yeah. They compared it to that, and it's like it's a different level, because once you get the fire resistance gear, you have it. There's no changing the stats. You have the fire resistance gear. You can go do the content now. You know what I mean? It's like now it's like, okay, well now I have this piece of gear to do this content. Because like the way they want you to play it is they want you to keep farming gear and just continuously. This is a little tinfoil here. They just want you to keep grinding mythics and shit to get the gear for different situations and shit. Because that's how they want you to play it. And a lot of people just don't like that. People want to be like, all right, I got the good gear. I don't want to get this gear and do that. And then like... You
get the good gear so you can relax and not like fucking worry as much. At least that's how I feel.
Yeah.
You know?
And essentially like... the way Josh Allen presented the post was very passive-aggressive. It was very passive-aggressive towards the community base. And at least in that post, he was passive-aggressive. Because like the first paragraph he had was fine. It was like, okay, he's responding to the community. Cool. Second paragraph is when he got really passive-aggressive and started like going after, and I'll quote something Asmongold said, because Asmongold pointed out the psychology behind what he's doing, because a lot of businesses
so
do
even
this.
Asmongold is saying that he's fucked?
Oh, dude, everybody is. All the WoW content creators, even Trade Chat, who is...
Oh, Trade Chat's usually super, like...
Sucks their dick, dude. She, like, gets in on that shit. And I don't mean that in a sexual way, but, you know.
No, but yeah, she's very... she'll usually take their corporate side of that.
She's not happy with BFA.
Damn.
But, like, Essentially, but yeah, I'll point out what Asmongold pointed out was like the psychology behind it. A lot of people and businesses do this, where they'll go out when they try to communicate with their communities, is they single out the really stupid comments and make an example of them in front of everybody, instead of going for the comments and stuff that are constructive criticism, so they can like essentially give themselves an ego boost and show themselves as like kind of like at a dictatorship level. You pointed out a lot of businesses do that, a lot of game companies do that. It's like once you see and see the signs, like it becomes more apparent when you see these people speak out. And that's essentially what Josh Allen's doing, is he's trying to get an ego boost and essentially like assert his dick on the table instead of actually trying to do something constructive. But the real thing too is like later on he made a Twitter post. I can't remember if it was on his personal Twitter or some other shit. But he essentially referred to the WoW community as a bunch of dickbags, which is not good. Which is not a good thing. He is. I mean, I do agree with him to a certain degree. Yes, I mean, a lot of people in the WoW community are whiny babies. Sure, but there's a lot of people who are trying to communicate with you because they love this game and they want to see this game prosper. They're trying to help, you know? Like, I don't know. And then just going around being passive-aggressive and just calling your community a bunch of dickbags is that's bad. That's just a bad representation for your company.
Jesus
and fuck. People can turn around and be like, oh, well, they're Blizzard. They're fucking they're not going to hurt from this. Well, as history has shown, when Warlords of Draenor came out and the subscriber base fucking plummeted during that expansion, then Blizzard panicked. They fucking panicked. They've tried to fucking rush out that Tannin jungle bullshit at the end and focus so much time in compacting so much shit into Legion so people wouldn't have the same issue. So people can continue to stay subscribed. That's why they started time gating people in Legion. That's why that shit's there. It's because they're scared. They're scared of that happening again. And I guarantee it's going to happen again next year. People are going to start realizing that Blizzard doesn't give a fuck about the community. They don't care about Blizzard's or WoW's future. All they care about is time gating people and getting some of that sweet $15 a month from everybody. That's just reality. That's just the reality of it all. And I personally do not support that, and I don't care to support WoW if the WoW devs are just going to behave like that.
That's the correct consumer reaction. That's why I don't play games that don't make me happy.
Yeah.
I mean, the fucked up thing is, and I think it's such a big deal for a lot of people within that community, because we've spent, especially myself, I've spent so much time on that game. Most people, like a lot of these WoW content creators, love this game, and this is all they want to play. I hear it from people I've played with that this is the only game they want to play, and they have no interest in anything else. And it's like so much people have sunk so much time and money into WoW, and for the developers to just turn around and be like, yeah, we don't fucking care. You know, essentially, it's so, I don't know. It's so underhanded. I don't know. I just don't.
Very backhanded, sort of.
Seems very alienating.
Yeah, it's very alienating, especially to the way Josh Allen behaved. You know, referring to the community as a bunch of dickbags, the people who fucking put money in his pocket.
Yeah.
Referring to them as dickbags. And it's funny because someone pointed out this is kind of like the Guild Wars 2 shit, where that fucking story writer or whatever for Guild Wars 2 had a mental breakdown on Twitter, and then she got fired. Because nobody was harassing her, from my understanding, but she just had a mental breakdown and pushed some political agenda on her Twitter. And they were like, they sat her in an office and like, yeah, you're fired because you're essentially, you know, talking down to our community.
I have a very you know? From what I did, I had a very different I guess a different more different viewpoint on that situation, because there was I didn't agree with the way what is it, NCSoft or whatever? Who's the Guild Wars people?
Right in it.
Yeah, I didn't agree with like the way how quickly they just like fired her, and just some guy saying like, "Yo, dude, I'm also a writer." I guess she had said something that was belligerent, and then she started getting flack for it, and then she had the mental breakdown, and some dude's like, "Yo, how come and some dude, just some random guy who's not even a part of it because it's not political because he's a dude, said something like kind of just trying to defend his employee, and he got fired too just for being there, being like, hey, just lay off." And so I was like, dude, that company's fucked. I don't know. Game industry's fucked. It's not something I would want to be in.
I can understand this aspect where when you work on an MMO, especially as a community manager, where your job is to speak to the community to better.
Well, she wasn't a community manager; she was just a story writer. But lore, yeah, if he's a fucking community manager or whatever, he has to fucking know that anything he says, be it on the forums or his personal Twitter or something, unless there's something in his contract. I don't know. Blizzard's and Blizzard money, so they could probably be like, I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But which from what you described seems to be the case.
Yeah.
There is a responsibility I think you have to take in representing yourself. Either you have to keep, for me, if you're in a company like of this kind of standing and you want to act out the way you do publicly, you gotta not put out that you're working with them. Like, keep it secret, or you just gotta be fucking. And this sounds dumb. Like, I'm not asking people to censor themselves, but you got to think about what you're fucking saying on social media.
Mm-hmm.
At my work, I literally have training saying like, watch what you say on social media, especially about your work. Like, it's required mandatory training.
Yeah.
It's gotten to that point where it's like in offices, and maybe Blizzard doesn't have that training because Blizzard wasn't always super big, right? They just grown and grown and grown, and now they're what they are now.
Mm-hmm.
We just need Jeff Kaplan to be in charge of everything.
we need Jeff Kaplan back on the WoW team.
Yeah, dude. That guy knows how to handle PR.
When he had a hairline, that man fucking. There's this. I don't know. We need Jeff Kaplan back, and we need Chris Metzen back. That's all we need. Mike Morheim is not the president of Blizzard anymore. Fucking J. Allen Brack is Mr. Fucking Mr. You think you know, but you don't, fucking dude. But, I don't know. That was another thing too. Is I know a lot of people are talking about this as well. Is like Blizzard, like this is some tinfoil shit, and I take this with a grain of salt, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case. People are saying Blizzard purposely bombed BFA just so they can have people to or market the classic shit better.
Right.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about WoW Classic for a while.
Yeah. They're gonna be talking about it more at BlizzCon. Well,
yeah.
The only thing I know is that if you buy a BlizzCon ticket, you get the free demo for vanilla.
A demo for oh my god!
It's like early access. It's like I don't know what it is. Alpha.
It's the old WoW.
Yeah.
People played the demo years ago. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of a meme too. Is like
buy
people
your way in.
People go. Yeah. People fucking do this little meme in WoW streamers chats. They're like, "Hey, did you hear that Classic was leaked?" That's what Gold's response to that every time.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it was leaked like fucking 14 years ago.
Jesus.
Christ.
Well,
Memers.
you know what? Fucking people getting upset about games. There's some fucking war game or whatever that would like generate random units, and these people thought that they were purposely generating more women generals.
The fuck?
And they were what?
The fuck?
Yeah. Okay, so a patch came out introducing like some sort of like hierarchy tree or whatever, and then these people were like, "How come I'm getting all these female generals or whatever?" Right? They're getting mad at it.
Oh god.
And they're basically like, why are you pushing this female agenda on us? And they're like, dude, we didn't change anything. But if you don't like it, you could mod them out or just not play. Because they wanted them to reduce the female generation because they felt like it was increased or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then they fucking backlash because they said because they didn't change it. Because they didn't change anything in the first place. Like, people went in the files like, yeah, actually, the percentages generate more males than females, and it's always been that way. Fucking game communities.
Sexism!
Fucking... Yeah. It's just... Oh, God. It's just, like, all this talk about, like, the way games works with, like, this Josh Allen guy, and then, like, the Telltale layoffs, and the fucking Guild Wars lady, and these whiny baby people, and then the people getting attacked for liking something that's not. I don't know. Game development sounds like a shithole, and I can't believe I wanted to be a game developer so much when I was younger.
I think the thing about game development is, like, if you're going to be a game developer, don't become if you want to work for a game company, don't become a community
Just
manager.
make your own company.
Yeah, do that. Don't become a community manager. I mean, you're going to have somebody do that, but...
Dude, HR people get replaced so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, HR people probably fucking have more gray hair than fucking Donald Trump.
I think...
Wait, he doesn't have it. Never mind.
I think looking at Jeff Kaplan...
He's getting there.
That hair's real? I thought it was fake.
What?
Trump?
Yeah.
Getting gray hair?
I thought he had fake hair.
I don't know.
Oh, fake hair. Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Here, I'll text him back.
I mean, it looks fake. His hair does look like
it looks very outlandishly fake, but I don't know.
I don't know. It could be real. Who knows?
For all fuck I care, but anyway.
I mean, if you want a good example of what the game industry does to you, just look at Jeff Kaplan. Look at him from 2005 to
the dead eyes.
Dead eyes and his hairline.
Damn, dude, you get the 1,000-yard stare too. Damn, dude.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps up WoW, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
That's mostly that's most of the podcast.
Yeah.
There is one more thing on the docket, but you think you want to put a big old spoiler warning, disclaimer, or whatever?
Sure. I mean, well, Josh, have you watched the anime for Persona 5?
No.
No, but you play the game, but so you don't really need to,
Yeah, I've played the game.
Yeah.
But well, we're gonna talk about the anime wrapped up.
Yeah, for Persona 5.
And we're gonna talk about the last episode, and it's spoiler warnings both for the anime and the game. So if you don't want to be spoiled, we could go ahead and do like what we would for the end of the podcast, and you can plug all your stuff, and then we'll go into spoiler talk mode.
All right, sure.
So we stick around.
So for those who don't want to get spoiled by Persona 5 stuff of any nature, whether it's anime or the game, thank you guys so much for tuning in for the 67th episode. And if you want to check us out on all the social media stuff, it'll all be in the description below. Or you can always support with like Luke Ray and all that fun stuff into the AM. Everything will be in the description. So if you have any comments about the rest of the stuff that we talked about, let me know below. Definitely check them out later on. And again, we will definitely keep an eye on some of the topics, and we'll see you for the people who don't want to get spoiled. So, but for the ones that are willing to stick around, thank you so much. And now we're going to talk about Persona 5.
So the anime wrapped up. Josh, how do you think the anime wrapped up? Because you watched Persona 4, right? And how that anime wrapped up, and how
pretty similar to the game.
Yeah, pretty similar to the game, except they didn't do the actual last boss, right? Because they just did the big eyeball monster. Not Golden, the other one.
Yeah.
So they kind of did that, except the anime ended with Akechi putting a bullet in the main character's head and walking away. Roll credits.
Oh,
That's
It's
how.
a bad ending.
Yeah. Well, kinda.
Kinda.
Because, like, after the credits, it shows fucking
Ryuji saying,
Ryuji
yeah, right.
smirk.
Yeah.
But it's like, first of all, it's weird because the anime is like, if you didn't play the game, I feel like you miss a lot. But like, if you didn't play the game, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
That
Like, and it's just playing like fucking sad music, like, because the way the anime had ended is like showing all the people, you know, walking with the happy upbeat music like towards the side of the screen, and the fucking episode 26 season finale, bullet in the head, blood on the table, calls him fucking attic trash, and then walks away and starts playing the Mementos music. Not the other Mementos music, not the
right.
Dude.
not that one. That would be worse.
That would be so funny. I would.
I'll make that edit. I'll make it happen. It's like the Splatoon Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
But no, dude. But they did announce they're going to have a follow up, like special.
Yeah, for
called
the
gold. No, not gold. Dark Sun.
Dark Sun. Yeah.
And I imagine it's probably going to go into the Shido stuff, continue it. But
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to actually do the actual ending,
I don't know.
like
we'll have to
the Yagabolith stuff. It's
see. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
They gave the last episode a new opening and everything. Fucking Ryuji made a gay ass fucking noise. He's like, Akechi. It's so weird.
Yeah. They're trying to make it look like, oh yeah, you know, Akechi's gonna save.
Everybody's relying on Akechi.
Yeah, but everyone's really relying on, you know, main character, of course, because, you know,
It's all up to him.
all up to him.
Bunch of Psy butt shots though.
Oh yeah, and then there's that shot with what's her face, Sai?
Shadow size ass
Yeah.
and main size ass, dude.
Yeah. For some reason, but anyway. But anything else from that other than Akechi?
Fucking weird.
Yeah, it was just it was
Weird that they would choose to end it
like
on a bad end.
right, but I feel like
Like, I know they're continuing it, but to me, I was like, what?
I mean, imagine the people who are only watching the anime, like you were saying earlier, like would be like, what?
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 Finished airing? And then they see the smile, and if they don't know, like, if they don't know what that means, because all he says is, yeah, right.
Mhm.
And then we know what that means because we played the game, but it's like, holy shit.
I feel like, well, overall the anime was like it's definitely more towards the fans who actually play the game rather than it's for the people who don't really want to play the game but kind of want to know the story and shit. Because there's a lot of stuff that's left out. But there's a number of things that are added in there too. But for the sake of context, though, I think it's really better to just play the game first and then watch the anime. Because
yeah, we've always suggested that. Like,
Yeah.
it literally cuts some stuff out but gives you extra stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn.
it's like the extra stuff in there. It's like you kind of don't get because, well, you haven't played the game and haven't understand why or the meaning,
Why that's cool.
or what's the meaning of that extra scene sort of thing. Now of course there's like the extra fan servicey sort of stuff with Kawakami and whatever, and
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
a fan.
and funny story. I mean, little funny short story. I mean, when we were in Vegas, we were watching that episode with Kawakami, and you were dead fucking asleep. Like I was,
Yeah, dog.
I was-
passed the fuck out.
you passed the fuck out, and everyone else was watching, including me. And I was like slapping your foot to try to get you awake, but you were not waking up. You were not waking up.
Dead ass.
You were dead ass to a Kawakami episode, and you love Kawakami.
Yeah, dude.
That's how tired you were. But anyway, that I gotta talk about the new opening, man. That shit was cool. Like that was the coolest opening easily out of all the openings.
Yeah, Josh, if you're not gonna watch the anime, you should at least watch the
openings. Yeah,
they're pretty dope.
They're pretty cool. Endings are pretty neat too. Yeah. They just add more and more characters into the ending, but like but
the build, and you want to see it, or at least I want to see it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna keep that new opening for the Dark Sun, and then have
I have a feeling they will. I don't know.
New ending.
Yeah, new ending. Yeah.
But if they just have the actual game endings playing the game credits music,
right?
That'll hit home.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure they'll do that right at the end, but like, or maybe true ending. I don't know, depending on how they do it.
I don't know if the special is gonna just be one big episode or a bunch of other episodes, because that will honestly determine if they actually go all the way to.
Did they only say that they?
Yagabulith. All I saw was Dark Sun Special TBA. So
we don't know. Like they could announce more after that. I mean,
we're fucking blue balled. But besides the fact that we played the game, so we know.
Yeah, but the anime viewers are gonna get blue balled if that's gonna be the case.
The people who are watching the anime, or people who may have started the game but didn't finish it, and they're like, I'll just watch the anime, so at least I know what's going on.
You know what's probably gonna happen. They're gonna do the golden thing, so they'll have Persona 5 Velvet.
A whole different anime.
Yeah.
Like only 13 episodes, cuts out a lot of the stuff.
Yeah. But maybe add like more of the Confidant stuff. I don't know.
Nah, dude, that's when they'll solidify you in the fucking Shiho relationship. That's not even
Shiho
part of the fucking game.
Yeah. Or maybe Hifumi as an actual member of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That was in the early concept, but they took that out, unfortunately.
And it'll make the game too long.
Make the game too long.
Yes, cause 100 hours
is not.
That's another 20 hours gonna add to it.
Right. If you're gonna make it,
you're adding an actual character, not a gacha system. So.
Oh yeah. Right.
But I guess that's all. I just thought we should talk about that since we got caught up, and
that
seemed to be something pretty big.
I felt overall I felt it was just okay. I was a little disappointed with how they did the fight scenes, honestly, though, because they use a lot of their Persona and not really much like their melee combat stuff.
Yeah.
No Ryuji using his pipe or Yusuke.
Mostly guns and Personas.
Like even guns, it was a lack of guns. Only I felt like only Ren really uses gun overall. Like you only see like
a lot of gun in the Futaba Palace.
Yeah, but that's about it. Like not really much else.
But they only had so much.
They can only do so much. Yeah.
Like I was saying, dude, at this pace, how the hell are they gonna do the whole anime? Well, here's the answer: they're not.
They're not. Yeah, they're leaving you open.
They're gonna do the bad end.
Yeah, and then do the.
You're gonna deal with it.
Yeah, and do the rest for in OVA form.
Yeah. So looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'll definitely give that a watch too. But yeah.
Well, that's the small spoiler portion of the podcast.
Yeah. For Persona 5, the animation. P5 animation. But meanwhile, we gotta catch up on My Hero.
My Hero's finished.
Yeah. And
we're starting to. Hey, Josh, you want to watch some Attack on Titan 3 with Clay later tonight?
I gotta watch the second season.
Oh.
I have not watched the second season.
You know what's probably be good for watching that second season?
Huh?
Playing some Dragalia Lost when nothing's going.
Full circle.
we'll play some Dragalia, Josh. We should do the raid. We should get Hot caught up so he can.
Oh yeah.
We can be Dragalia fucking tryhards. People come in if they don't have at least 5K might. we'll say nope. No, at least 6K. Even though I have 5K, if they don't have at least 6K, we'll still say no.
Oh god.
Spam no, dude. It's so it's so BM, dude. Like some people are kind of nice about it. Some people are like sorry, or whatever.
Yeah,
and, like,
you know, it's probably I feel like American players in gacha games are the fucking assholes, and
yeah.
Japanese are usually fairly nice. I mean, they let us all mooch off of them and fucking
Rambloo.
Yeah, I don't think they give a shit. They're just
Yeah.
like, fuck it, dude. We've been playing this game for like fucking 2 years.
We're just trying to get it done.
Yeah.
Just want to get shit.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I think that's it.
That is definitely it. We'll go catch up on some anime later tonight, I guess, and
We'll exchange some Dragalia info.
yeah, shaving some Dragalia. That's Dragalia Lost cheese for next time. Maybe throw in some Agilane talk for next time. I don't know. But
Yeah. We should be a ways into the Actually, I'm still good.
yeah.
Mobile games are good. Well, when's this gonna become just a mobile game anime podcast? Mobile game anime and drama.
Yeah. well, that'll probably be a thing for a little while, and then maybe whenever like Smash or some game come out.
Why don't we just go the Joe Rogan route and we just fucking get high and just bullshit?
I'd rather get high than get drunk.
All right.
But anyway.
All right.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys so much. Already said my stuff before, but anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll, like I said, keep you update on some of the things we talked about, and try to have some more gaming stuff along the way. I mean, there is probably some Fire Emblem Heroes stuff that's coming up for the Halloween, but
There is. It's
Yeah.
on the screen right now.
oh yeah.
No Lin.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all I care about.
Dude, Mia looks like fucking May from Guilty Gear. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.
Better think about your game. Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend?